Alright, what's going on? Our first Amonkhet draft here. We can make these bigger. We have the technology. There we go. That's probably the biggest we want them. Got them all on 2 rows. I don't know why some streamers actually make them even bigger. So if there's like 3 rows, so it looks like this, and then there's like a 3rd row on the bottom, like just make it so they're 2 rows. There you go. It ain't that hard. It ain't hard. Deals 3 damage. Trial of Zeal seems great. Search for land and then draw 2. That's also fine. This one is not the best. Is Mentor worth some tickets? I don't even know. I'm not sure if we're going to be rare drafting. We'll probably be rare drafting, right? Cats. Gideon, 30 tickets. Wow, that's cool. Harsh Mentor is like 8 tickets? Oh, good lord. Yeah, I guess we take the Harsh Mentor. Well, I sure would have loved to take the trial, but Harsh Mentor being like 8 tickets is just insane. I'm just going to take that guy. Hate to skew a draft like that, but... I mean, this guy's not even terrible in a red deck. He's just a 2-2 for 2, but like... all the triggers, like... artifact creatures or lands on the battlefield that aren't mana abilities, that's... every time they tap something with the white tapper guy, that's pretty good. Talk Crop Elite's very good. What does this guy do? Enters battlefield, it deals X damage to target creature and opponent controls, or X number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard. That guy seems pretty good. Red Cartouche is not... I'd rather take the Warfire Javelineer, right? That guy just kills a dude. I mean, we have to have instants and sorceries in our graveyard, but that doesn't seem terribly difficult. And I'd also rather just stay on red. I think Talk Crop Elite's one of the better commons in the set. Black Cartouche is pretty good, but I don't think it's good enough to just go into black here. So I'm just going to take the Javelineer. Even if there's only like 2 instants or sorceries in the graveyard, it's still pretty solid. Just to shock something when it comes into play, especially when you have multiples. I guess we're taking 2 of these. When it enters the battlefield, is X damage to target creature and opponent controls, or X is the number of instant or sorcery cards. Yeah, that seems great. Crocodile does seem great. Is Javelineer not great, though? I don't understand. Alright, we'll take the Croc. We'll go red-green, I guess. Is this... oh, this is the Green Monument. That's actually pretty solid. And there's nothing else I really care about in this pack. We're definitely taking the Green Monument here. Manglehorn seems reasonable. Essentially, number of the number of tapped creatures you control. Do I care about that card at all? I don't think so, dude. I actually like Greater Sandworm. Like 7/7 that can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less is just huge in this format. I think it's actually just Manglehorn. Like, I think this guy is very versatile. Maybe. Sandworm is very good, but it also costs 7. I'm going to take the Manglehorn because it's pretty useful. It's nice to have an enchantment, or an artifact destruction spell. So. And this guy's uncommon, and I can just put him in a creature slot. Two Bantu's Monuments. I can imagine having multiple Bantu's Monuments to be pretty good. Unfortunately, does not look great for the red cards here. I think Shed Weakness is actually just fine, especially when we took a Croc. And it's an instant and sorcery, so it kind of powers up Javelineer. I guess we'll just take the Shed Weakness here. It was a full art forest. Could have definitely given some consideration to the full art forest. Flameblade Adept. Fling. Sure Shot seems fine here. Actually, Watchful Naga is fantastic. We're just going to take the Watchful Naga. Yeah, this guy draws a card every other turn. That's just pretty good. It's whenever you exert it, too, so it doesn't even have to connect. Yeah, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Yeah, so, So in my experience, I actually don't think you want to be playing fewer lands because there were so many times where you just don't want to have to cycle to hit your third land because this format's actually it's not aggressive, but there are aggressive starts that you can have. They're easy to combat though. Like you just have to play your own things. And I don't know what to pick here. It's not a super impressive pack. Splendid Agony is reasonable. I don't know if it's that much better than like Pathmaker Initiate, especially when we have Watchful Naga. I think we'll just take the Initiate. It's a 2-1 for 2, which is just fine. Could also be Spider. Yeah, I'm going to take the Initiate. I think Initiate's a little bit better with our deck. And we can just get a Spidery Grasp, I guess. Not a big fan of Nimbleblade Kenra, otherwise known as... what is it? Student of... I don't know. The 1-3 from Cons. None of these cards. I guess we'll take the Biforce, and then we'll get the other Biforce here. Pursue Glory seems pretty reasonable. It's pretty late. We'll just take the Pursue Glory. Colossopede is actually fantastic. 5-5 for 5 is just great. At least in my experience. Oh, Full Art Land? Alright, I guess there was a better card than a Full Art Land. Temet Vizier. I don't think that guy's probably worth anything. Absolutely nothing. I think it's like 10 cents. 6 cents. 6 cents. Okay. I like a Naga Vitalist, actually. That's pretty reasonable. Quarry Hauler is not bad. I think I just want the Vitalist here, though. Like, if we're playing red-green, we're probably going to have some bigger dudes. And I'm okay with being able to ramp. Oh, you got the old Time Twister. That's cool. Commit to memory. Yep, absolutely nothing. Do we just take the other Rona's Monument? I think the White Monument's probably the best, but I think this one's also reasonable. I think they're all reasonable. Oh yeah, this guy's actually great. Giving this guy Menace. This guy's actually insane. He was very difficult to deal with. Emberhorn Minotaur seems really, really good. There's an Electrify. There's also a Defiant Great Maw. Green Cartouche. 3 Cartouches in a row. That's pretty nice. Is it Electrify or is it Cartouche? Admirable, what's going on, buddy? This pack is actually great for us. Oh yeah, Hippo's definitely pretty solid. We didn't take the trial, which is unfortunate. It might just be Cartouche. The trample on the Cartouche is relevant. It's also just combos with other Cartouches, or other trials. I'm going to take the Cartouche here. I think it has a little bit better synergy with some other cards. It's a cast out. That's a late cast out. Colossopede, and we also have Manticore of the Gauntlet. When it enters the battlefield, put a -1 counter on a creature you control. It deals 3 damage. Yeah, this guy's actually really good. I think it's probably better than Colossopede. Yeah, we'll just take Manticore here. Lizard seems fine. This card just seems not great. This is like just a much harder Gilded Lotus, even though it costs 1. Like, I'd almost rather it cost 5. Take the Giant Spider because we didn't actually get one the first time around. So Angler Drake is real nice. Hazoret's Monument seems pretty good. It's probably better than any other cards in here. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you can discard a card if you draw a card. Like, that just lets us loot pretty easily. Is it Monument? It's either Monument or like Quarry Hauler. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the Monument. See how that... Another Watchful Naga? Jeez. Jeez. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the Watchful. Actually, I'd rather... I'm pretty sure we can get a Greater Sandworm somewhere. I'm just gonna take this Watchful Naga. Like, especially with Pathmaker Initiate, if I can get a second Initiate, it's just really good. Initiate's Companion is a 3-1 that I'm not super excited about playing, but... Yokes McOaks, what's going on, buddy? And the Ornery Kudu came back. Not even sure I'll play that. Bloodlust Insider. This guy's fine. I'm not super thrilled about it. Oh, the big green hexproof guy is actually insane. Mia, what's going on, buddy? I actually played against that hexproof dude a couple times this weekend, and I was like, I have no idea how to kill this thing. Let's take Gift of Paradise here, I guess. Case, dude, I have no idea. I'm super... It's been a really infuriating morning, I'll say that. I'm not thrilled about... Wow, the Defiant Greatmaw came back? Deal. Snap that dude up. The 6/7 hexproof is actually impossible to kill. That is correct. Hey, I almost have a full playset of Manglehorns now, so I can almost crush any standard event I play in, clearly. It's an awkward situation whenever, like, people I really respect in Magic are considering selling all their stuff. Oh, Foil Sandworm Convergence? That seems unbeatable in Limited, dude. And a Serpopod? A Serpopard? Oh, I'm taking the Sandworm Convergence all day. I mean, you guys would probably convince me to take the True Heart Twins because they're insanely good. But I don't think my inner me can let me pass the Sandworm Convergence. So, you know how hard this is to deal with? 8 mana ain't no thing. We'll just grab another Naga Vitalist at some point. A Kyo Naga Vitalist. Haha, got him. Yeah, Convergence wins games. This card's insane. Like, this has to be a bomb except for the casting cost, right? Kenra Charioteer. Trample other creatures you control. Wow, that seems great for 3 mana. When this guy enters the battlefield, discard a card. Okay, yeah, we're just going with this one. Yeah, I'm probably just going to take the one that doesn't let me discard. I mean, I get that this is a 4/3 for 2. That's cool and all, but... Actually, I could definitely see Gift of Paradise making the cut. There is an Electrify. Yeah, actually, I might even like Electrify better. We don't actually have much removal right now, so yeah, we'll go with Electrify. That seems fair. Deem Worthy is fantastic. That's a great one. That kills literally everything, and I can cycle it to kill something else. So that's fantastic. Let's take that. Yeah, that's an easy pick. Target your choice. Yeah, this is a great trick. Oh, can we splash for this and just have like multiple 7 and 8 mana bombs that win us the game? All right, bro. 7 turns and you die. What if you only have 6 cards left in your library? Where does this go? Just underneath the bottom card? So if this is your last card in your deck, you could just win. You just go cast it, put it on the top, draw it, cast it. I don't think we can splash for this. Oh, but Mia wants us to. I think it's just Hepatra's Mark. Urgh. I bet we do break Moto if we have 5 cards left in our deck. I don't think we have any way to fix other than the Gift of Paradise. I'm going to take this because it goes well with our Warfire Javelineer. What does this card do? Nothing good. Alright, sounds good. Actually, I don't hate this card in Limited. Because it lets you put counters on it. Like, if you have this and then you play a Defiant Great Maw, you can just put 2 of the counters on this. Which is obviously the reason they made it an 0-3 for 1 mana. Interesting. You won with Approach of the Second Sun. 7 turns. After you play it for 7 mana, like, so you're on turn 7 at least. Having 7 more turns before you play it again is a lot. Oh. Oh my god, I didn't even notice this. I didn't even notice that they were split like that. That's super interesting. God, why aren't you the other dude? There's this guy and then there's this guy. They're both like early red creatures that do things. Yeah, none of these cards are great for us. I'm just gonna take the Benefaction of Ronos. Benefaction of Roanoke. What? That doesn't make any sense. I'm going to take another Hepatra's Mark because this card is kind of a blowout. Every time I try to kill something this week, this card was insane for me. Trial of Solidarity was just ridiculous. Every time we cast it, it was like, Vigilance and +1/+1 and +2/+1. Attack with the team. Especially with Exert dudes. Oof. Now I might just take Trial. There's nothing else for us in this pack. I'm not going to play a second Pursue Glory. Yeah, I'm just going to take the Trial here. If we can get another silly land or something, I might just play it. Activated abilities of creature cards in your graveyard cost 1 less to activate. So Embalm, tap it on tap zombie. Yeah, okay, that doesn't do anything I care about. I guess we'll just take another Spider Grasp. I guess we'll just take another... I guess... Actually, 1/3 is fine here. We have a bunch of combat tricks, and we don't have a lot of 2-drops, so... Another Ornery Kudu. Does this remove all 1/1 counters? That's pretty good. Oh, another Warfire Javelineer. Interesting. Yeah, I'll take the rare. Sure. Alright. And we're done. Tormenting Voice is probably in the set because BFZ was supposed to rotate out. That's hilarious. If you're asking how I feel about the ban and restricted announcements, and you clearly do not follow me on Facebook or Twitter, which is interesting. All right. Oh man, if you haven't checked Twitter today, you're in for a treat when you get on there, buddy. You are in for a... I'm going to take this Manglehorn out of the main deck. I don't think he's great here. Spidery Grasp probably isn't the best trick when we have Mark, and Shed Weakness. Does this untap? Oh, it untaps though. That's pretty good, especially with like... Especially when we have 2 Watchful Nagas. How many more cuts do we need? Like a lot? Ugh. I don't know if we care about Pursue Glory. It's kind of aggressive. 17 creatures. We can probably cut a creature here. Probably cut this Nimble Blade Kenra. I think we can cut the red Monument. Only emoticons and emojis. Unfortunately, I guess. How? That's rough. Panda Banana, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Prevent all combat damage that we dealt this turn. But it cycles. It's a reasonable card. Think there's a chance for a whole new deck appearing in the PT? I mean, there's definitely a chance. 100% there's a chance, but... that doesn't even mean it's going to do well. You know, like a new deck can come out. It could go like... I don't know. And like the thing is... So there's 10 rounds of standard at the PT, right? And like... It could literally go 5-5. Like, I went 6-4 in Oath of the Gatewatch, and like... That doesn't mean my modern deck was great by any means. You know, that's like very middle of the road. But I still managed to top it because I went 6-0 in draft. So like... I don't like this caddy. Untap a creature or land. We can untap our Watchful Naga. This gives trample too. That's real good. I actually don't mind Cat Tribal. I'll play some Regal Caracals. Is that what they're called? Caracats? Catacles? Caracaticals? I'm content with making one more cut. I just want to... I don't know what it is. Might just be this Ornery Kudu. I think we have enough 3-drops that are cool. Yeah, that seems fine. I like this. Alright, so we'll do 10-7. We have no double red. We only have double green on turn 8,000, so... Yeah, this seems good. Alright. We'll try it like this.